Well, the tri-state remains on high alert for the potential of more severe storms after reports of a tornado touching down in southeast Indiana. We're getting a first look at some of the aftermath there now being seen following that storm. This is in Milton, Kentucky, by the way, across from the river there. And from Madison, Indiana. In fact, homes missing roofs, trees are on top of buildings there. You can see the middle part of that building there just completely stripped off. And then this scene from Sandy Beach Campground near Vevey, Indiana. You can see what appears to be a funnel cloud there swirling around outside. And also some video showing what appears to be a tornado crossing, or at least a funnel cloud, crossing the Ohio River in Madison, Indiana, as it made its way toward Milton, Kentucky, where we've seen some of that damage. Other pictures and videos from viewers are showing the sheer magnitude of the hail falling in some parts of the area. Take a look here. Many of larger than golf ball sized hail in the hands there. We've had reports of 3 to 4 inch size hail as well. We do have team coverage for you tonight across the tri-state. WCPO 9 News reporters Jessica Hart and Sean Delancey are covering the aftermath for us. We're going to have full reports from them in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for joining us here at 6. I'm Craig McKee. Tanya is off tonight. We do remain, though, in a 9 first warning weather alert day. And I want to bring in Chief Meteorologist Steve Raleigh for the very latest data coming in. Steve?
Yeah, Craig, let me just add to what you were talking about in that hail. We had reports from the National Weather Service of tennis ball size hail. That's 4-inch hail with these storms. Here's where we stand right now. You can see the clouds outside and it's 74 degrees, but we are expecting strong storms tonight. Severe is likely. This is an important night to have a weather radio or our app by your bedside. We could very well see more gusts to 60 miles an hour or greater, 3/4 inch hail. And yes, we have a chance for a tornado for tonight. In fact, you'll notice here from our loop over the last hour or so that tornado watch being propagated across the region. The thunderstorms are breaking out here by St. Louis, and they're going to continue to rip right across the area. There's no question we're going to have strong storms. It's a matter now of will they turn severe? You'll notice at the moment we're looking at about 264 miles. That gets it to downtown around 1025. Now that's not hard in stone. Some storms could form out ahead of this, but that gives you a ballpark as to how things are going to play out. Right now, as I mentioned, under a tornado watch until midnight for the counties in red. That would include Ripley, Dearborn, Franklin, Fayette, Union, Butler, Hamilton, Warren, and Clinton. It wouldn't surprise me, though, if some of these other counties across northern Kentucky and southeast Indiana are also included in this. As we look at it tonight, the next few hours, very quiet, right through about 9 o'clock as it stands. By 10 and 11, that's when we would expect some showers and storms, and then overnight through about 5 a.m. Craig, we're coming back with the whole look and more kind of detailed of what could happen in a few minutes. All
right, Steve, we'll look forward to that. Meanwhile, just moments ago, we did show you some of the homes damaged in Milton, Kentucky. That's where WCPO 9 News reporter Sean Delancey is joining us live tonight. Sean, I know you've moved to a couple different areas there. You're just seeing the span of the damage, really.
Yeah, Craig, what's interesting is off the top of this show, you had mentioned what appeared to be a funnel cloud crossing the river from Madison into Kentucky here. And when I talked with EMS Director Andrew Stark here in Trimble County, he says that that tornado did cross the river, touched down in Milton proper, and then took out about 4 to 5 miles of land to along State Route 36 here. And it took out a huge area. I mean, you can see the damage here. This is a camper that was flipped on top of itself here about a mile from Milton proper, and then just all the way across this field all we see is pieces of homes, debris, insulation, and then up on the hill just trees that have been shaved at the top. The EMS Director Stark does say that took out a good portion of the area. All of the power in the county is out right now, as he says that a major transmission line was taken out. And I talked with the man named James right up on the hill here. He was telling me that the wind was coming through. He was trying to keep his front door closed, and he was just seeing tree after tree after tree come down around his mobile home park.
I watched the trees in the holler here blow down, and I mean, that's about all. I mean, I just wondered if I was going to end up down there on the highway or not.
I mean, what do you goes through your head in a moment like that? Where it's,
hey, there ain't nothing you can do.
The good news is at this point, they say that nobody was killed here around Milton, Kentucky, but 2 people were injured. They are at this point expected to be okay. In Milton, Kentucky, I'm Sean Delancey, WCPO 9 News.
That's always good news. All right, Sean, thank you. We also have WCPO 9 News reporter Jessica Hart in Vivi and a campground there that was destroyed as well. And, you know, those campers range in size and weight, you know, could be anywhere from 6,000 pounds upwards to 12 or 15,000 pounds. So the wind definitely did the damage there.
Yeah, Craig, just take a look at this camper behind me. It's completely flipped over onto its backside. The shelter that it was under has completely caved in. And then as you move up the road a little bit, you can see an uprooted tree completely blocking the road. I actually walked over there earlier and there's at least 2 or 3 more trees just blocking the road so nobody can get through. And then as you look closer here to the pond, you can see another camper that has been completely ripped apart. I mean, you can see part of the inside of it. You can see the cabinets, what looks like to be a mattress or sofa pad just hanging in the water. And then as you move across this pond, you see this kind of lone tree sticking up. Again, another entangled, destroyed camper. And there's just debris all over this pond. There is some fencing behind a lot of this that has also been destroyed. And I was talking with a couple earlier who is from Madison, and they were telling me that they keep their camper here and they just decided to move it 2 days ago for it to get maintenance. And so they feel very fortunate and lucky that their camper was not destroyed. They tell me dozens of people keep their campers here. Now, there are some campers further up the river that seem to be completely fine. They weren't touched, but the campers in this area, a lot of them have been destroyed. Now, the National Weather Service did confirm a tornado in this area, and this is just some of the damage that we've been seeing. Live here in BV, Jessica Hart, WCPO 9 News.